Welcome to the BSE StAR MF platform. Thank you for choosing BSE as your platform for registering and transacting in mutual funds through the online platform. You would have received an email from BSE giving you your login credentials, that is your username, your member code and your password. You would need to go to the URL https://bse-starmf.in. Enter the username, the member code, and the password. Login. The first thing that you would need to do is get your clients registered on the BSE StAR MF platform. To get your clients registered, you would need to opt the option of admin, client details, client master. Enter a client code. The criteria for a client code would be it has to be maximum 10 characters and minimum 1 character. It could be alphabet, numeric or alphanumeric. So, you could enter any client code. The branch would be corporate branch. Dealer, if there is a dealer created, select it or else leave the dealer option blank. Select the tax status, then select the holding nature. It could be single, joint, any one survivor. Select the first applicant's name. Select the date of birth. Select the gender. In case if it is a joint or any one survivor, mention the second applicant's name and the third applicant's name. Next, select the occupation. In case if you are registering a minor, enter the guardian's name. Also, you could mention a nominee name and a nominee relation if required. Then select the dividend pay mode as direct credit. Leave the MAPIN number blank. Enter the PAN details of the holders. In case if you are registering a minor, enter the guardian's PAN number. Next, select the depository details. You could register a client in a physical mode or a demat mode as required by you. In case if you select the physical mode, you do not need to enter any demat beneficiary details. In case if you are selecting the demat mode, you would need to mention the depository details. It could either be the CDSL depository or the NSDL depository. Next, mention the bank details. In case you are registering a client in a physical mode, you can register up to 5 banks. In case you would be registering the client in a demat mode, you can only mention one bank name, the bank which is updated in the DP. In this case, since the client is mentioned as a physical mode, I would enter the bank details. enter the NEFT or IFSC code as mentioned on the check leaf. Once you enter the IFSC code, the system would pick up the bank name and the branch on its own. You have a choice of selecting the default bank from any one of the 5 banks that you would update. In case if you select a default bank and you would make a purchase in a fresh folio, the redemption proceeds would be sent to that particular bank. In case if you are purchasing in an existing folio, the system or the RTA would not send redemption proceeds to this particular default bank. It would send the redemption proceeds to the bank which is registered during the creation of the folio. After you update the bank details, you would need to mention the address. Mention the communication mode as you would want it to be, either physical, email or mobile. Next, enter a valid and accurate email ID. Enter a valid mobile number. Next, in case if you would be registering a client who is an NRI client, mention the foreign address. Once you enter the foreign address, in the you would need to update the CKYC details. The reasoning for updating a CKYC would be any client whose KYC has been done post the 1st of February 2017 would have a CKYC updation. In case if anyone has done a purchase or in transactions in mutual funds prior to the 1st of February 2017, they would not have a CKYC number. So, in such cases you can select the CKYC as no and save the application. In case if a client has done a CKYC, select yes and then you would need to update the CKYC details for the client. In that case, select from the drop down if the holder is a CKYC compliant holder or a KRA compliant. So, in case if the client of yours is CKYC compliant, select CKYC and enter the KIN number that would have been provided while registering the client for CKYC. Post mentioning the details, save the application. You would be getting a prompt stating client added successfully. This completes part 1 of client registration. The next part would be to download the account opening form, fill the form, get the signature of the client and scan it and upload it on the system. To download the account opening form, you need to go to admin, AOF download, enter the client code, download the account opening form. The account opening form will be pre-filled. All that you need to do is get the signature of the applicant depending on the holding pattern. It could be either single, anyone survivor or a joint. Once you have taken the signature of the client, you would need to scan the account opening form in any format. Ensure that the size of the file is below 2 MB. Once you have scanned and saved the account opening form, you would need to upload the same on the system. You would need to save the application form, the file name for which would be your member code, followed by the client code, followed by the date on which you would upload the document. The format of the date would be DDMMYYYY. These details have to be mentioned without any space. To upload the account opening form, you would need to go to Admin, Image Upload. There enter the client code, the client name and the PAN number of the client would show up automatically. Browse for the file in which the account opening form has been updated. Select the file and upload the document. Once the document has been uploaded, you will get a prompt stating image saved successfully. Once that is done, you can check the status of the account opening form in Daily Download, New Reports, Image Upload Report. You can enter either the client code, the PAN number or the applicant name and search for the image status. The CAM status will reflect as uploaded, ready to invest. This status will change once an order has been placed. Once you place an order, CAMS will update the status of the document. In case if the client's KYC is complete and in proper order, your orders will be processed successfully. In case if there is a problem with the KYC of the client, the order will be rejected and the CAM status for the image will also show as rejected, giving you the CAM's reason. You would not be able to place an order or register an SIP until and unless the image has been uploaded on the system. Also, there is a possibility when you are registering or uploading the image, you would get PAN accepted as an error. The reason for that would be in case if the client that you are registering on the platform for whom you are updating the account opening form would also have been registered by some other distributor on the BSE StAR MF platform across the country and whose AOF has been accepted by CAMS, you do not need to upload the image for such clients. In case if you want to check the status of such clients whose image has been uploaded beforehand, you need to go to Daily Download, New Report, PAN wise status search. Enter the PAN number of the client and click on View. For this particular PAN number, if you notice, the status is showing as accepted. It would mean that for this client you do not need to upload the account opening form, though you would need to register this client on the platform under your member code. Thank you.